Hello, Boundless citizens. Boundmore here, and this is Fortnightly episode 13. Unlucky number. Or is it? I was actually 13th on the alphabetical students list for a few years of my education. So I have an okay kind of relationship with 13 number. No worries for me here. So let's get started. Let's go back to the portal hubs topic from the last episode. There is one more full planetary hub open now, the Hive. One of the epic places of the past. It was going through some quiet, dormant times like a lot of other settlements. But now, Urian is on it and offering the community yet another planetary hub. World portals are grouped by server regions, as you can see here. There is a separate space for sovereign worlds. Inter-hub connections are all placed right in the center. Then there is an outer ring of portals dedicated to shops. Still a lot of work going on around the hub. This one is locked, probably for the better, as building sites can be a death trap with holes or lava sometimes. I have fell to such dangers in the past when stumbling upon unfinished builds. Another door here, this time unlocked, and it's a railway station. Look at that train here. Let's hop in to see what's inside. Something tells me it's a portal hub. And yeah, it reminds me of Aquatopia and the underground station there that Mobius built. It was also this kind of setup with carriages serving as a portal hub. Alright, so there you have it, another option for your interplanetary connections, ready and waiting for you to be used. Only a few worlds connected so far, but it's all in your hands, dear citizens, to make it alive and busy. Last week I was also visiting places that happened to advertise on the forums. Apart from all the hubs who were busy making themselves seen, I went to check on Sentry and Lightbringer malls. Places that are relatively new and building up, which is always a challenge with small community we have now, but it's great to see people taking on new projects. So, Sentry Mall first. I shall enter in the Dragon Hub. So first thing that I noticed is all the direction signs at the junctions, which I always appreciate. I tend to get lost in malls and struggle to recreate my way back. Well, not here, as visitors are pointed to the entry portal and exit almost at every step. The mall already has some shops, but there is space for way more. Sadly, there is expansion deadline set here by the owner. It says that in case there are not enough shops by the end of year, the mall will be closed. It doesn't say what's the goal for the mall, the specific number of shops that must be reached to keep the mall going, but if you are a shop owner somewhere, you might take a look at this option here and open a new unit offering your usual items, whatever is your deal. The mall has a very clean, regular and easy to navigate setup, and you can already find some cool shops around. My favorite for sure here. That made me laugh so hard. Then there is Lightbringer Market. Directions given in the forums are rather misleading as they mention Nevermore Castle, but you end up going to the Shire Planetary that says something else. There is a portal there called Nevermore that I thought would be it, but it's closed. And eventually I saw a portal called Lightbringer, so just saying guys, if you want to be found, try to give better directions. Anyways, I ventured in to find an impressive structure that serves as the center of the town, so it seems. And there are some shops around, as mentioned in the post that directed me here. But it all looks a very much work in progress and in pretty early stages too. It definitely doesn't look like a classic mall with different players having shops in compact unit setup, and more like a small town in the making. One can clearly see it's really only a humble beginning of something bigger. Always nice to visit, check and see new places. But my final verdict for now is that it's something to keep an eye for the future, as it's hard to say now what the final shape this town will take, or whether it's going to be a mall or a town with some shops scattered around. Speaking of building up new things, or new versions of all things, yes, I'm talking about Host, who wouldn't be himself if he didn't build a new future hub. So there it is, as always a lot of metal and bright colors. Each wall have a different color here. So there is a blue wall, a green wall, a red wall, mall and hub connections here, some player portals and a few sovereigns, I think. Looks like not all portals have been relocated here. Whatever it is, there is a lot of space for more, so maybe this can be a place for you. The central structure have all the important connections, Dragon Hub, farm and region experience, so you have easy access to all useful places. Definitely a great hub to be connected to. And there is this, a portal to the old future hub. Not the one that was replaced now, but the previous one. It's pretty much all stripped down, bar the walls that were hidden behind the portals, and the floor turned to reclaim ash. Kind of nice trip to the past. And now hop through the portal and back to the future. Which is now. Which is all located on the future anyways. My brain seems to be working in some kind of a loop here. Back to exploring the new mall. There are floors above and below that I couldn't find stairs to, but finally realized that those floors are accessible through portals, as one of them is the farm hub and the other is the region experience hub. Pretty neat. And all of them have walls in different colors, just like the main hub. And you can get to both farms and region experience through 4 different portals, each facing a different wall. That's why on the portal sign it says region experience or farms with the color in the brackets. A bit of an overkill? Probably, but hey, Host always goes for the big and impressive. By the way, happy birthday, Host. It happened a few days ago, but never too late to say happy birthday. Okay, time for the usual gameplay of mine, or to be more precise, bits and pieces of what I have built last 2 weeks or so. I continued building passages to the candle hall, and some of them led to a system of caves beneath. And there is this smaller cave by the road along the lake too, where I decided to place a portal to my town, to finally make going there and back faster. Anyways, all in all, I turned into some kind of a caveman.
Come on, I gotta close the cave.
Starting with a smaller one underneath the portal, some nice pockets and pillars. So, as per usual, I focused on clearing out dirt and smoothing some edges and also added water. Got decorative bits here and there too, used ice and glacier for some ceiling areas. Finally, I dug myself out of this cave at the back, building stairs leading under a tree. In the end, nothing spectacular, just making rough hole in the ground look nicer, I guess. The larger cave then, the one under the candle hole. This is more complex. I like this overhang over the lower level instantly, seeing potential for a bridge. Also, some pockets were asking to dig a connection through, and there is a landing above, where the candle hole marble floors was visible. That one opens up to more caves below, but I won't be going there, and will definitely close it off for now. Maybe sometime in a more distant future I can come back here, plot it and incorporate into the project. Okay, so obviously I built steps on this side to lead into the cave from the corridor above, and blasted a hole in the wall where the other corridor ended, and that way the bridge here had somewhere to connect to. I laid a floor below to be able to place water under the bridge. In that corner I connected two pockets to have a walk around, and built a decorative wall. The landing on the other side of the cave needed a climb, of course, so I dug through this part to make space for stairs, and that created a pretty cool passage, I think. I will have to play the caveman for another while here, since this is maybe half done at this stage, but it already starts looking better, methinks. Right, that's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe to join our little fortnightly club, and I shall speak to you in the next one. Remember to stay boundless.